Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. Welcome back to more of Minecraft Hardcore. Last time we built a little house over here. It's been on our to-do list for ages, and we finally pulled our finger out and did it. Yeah, we're still gonna finish it. We'll get around to it at some point. But yeah, it's alright. It's small, it's quaint. It wasn't meant to be anything major, but you know, I'm liking how it looks. There's a cool little thing hidden away to go to should we ever, you know, not want to go all the way up to that bedroom. We can just go in there, you know, once we put a bed in there. But yes, so today I am proudly turning up to the recording with absolutely zero plan. And we're going to see where it takes us. We're going to see where it leads us. So, as per usual, we're going over to the planning board. Because, again, there's some stuff in here that we could maybe work on doing. Just a little bit, maybe. So, yeah, I think last time we replaced the point for building the house with fixed monorail. In case you don't know, I may as well run over. Basically, we get a monorail, it goes around. I'm sure you guys saw it, we used it last time. But there is a little glass tube area just out here that's meant to go diagonal. It's meant to look super cool, but it doesn't work. You gotta, like, manually push your way through. And I've kind of been 50-50 on if we should leave it, because, I mean, it looks kind of cool like that. And then there's the other part of my mind that's like, yeah, but it's not really, you know, functioning well. So I kind of want to fix it. I've come to the realization the issue isn't the fact it's constantly diagonal, it's the fact that we're diagonal and bumping into walls. And yeah, the fact I'm being chased by drowned doesn't help either. And it's raining. Ooh! Ooh, do you think that was a thunderstorm? Again, we're waiting for those mushrooms to do their thing, so... maybe. Maybe there is a chance. There is a moderate chance. One that I will hold out hope for. But I think, you know what, I kind of do want to give making the monorail a little bit quicker, at least try to fix it. So that is what I'm going to do. We got enough stacks of gold, not gold, glass, I would say, to make it work. We're going to be working in the rain, so it's going to be a bit miserable, but we got silk touch. I'll take all the glass, why not? But my plan, my scheme, is basically we're going to bulk it out. So we're going to build like the new outside of this thing. We're basically just going to make it one block thicker. And then we are gonna do a little bit of a goofy, and we're just gonna go on the inside and then destroy the previous wall. So it is gonna look bigger, which is a shame. And I gotta kill you. You gotta die. You're also not. You can swim more quicker than me. You just weren't using that. It's like you wanted to die. But yeah, so my plan is very much. Well, also we're gonna be doing this a lot, but I may as well get down to business. Basically, I want to just make it. I want to make it one thicker. So well, let's do that and see where it leads us. Again, I hear a drowned. There you are. Okay, why? They're not swimming like they usually would. It's like, you're weird. I know Minecraft is meant to be a difficult game, but it's like, dude, why are you doing that? It's like you don't want to win. What's the matter? Are you okay? Are you Gucci? Who is to say? But, yeah, this shouldn't take too long, I don't think. Then obviously we got to do a little test drive, because, I mean, like, you know what? What are we without a test drive? Oh, hey, I know I'm going to start drowning now, but hey, a free piece of glass I can get mid-renovation. I will not complain. So yeah, I'm hoping we do start hearing thunder though, because I think that'd be good. I want to see my mushrooms, you know, get electrocuted. That sounds really sociopathic, but you know, yeah, I kind of want to see them get electrocuted, as one is to do. And I think we can probably leave the entrance the same way because it's well, it's straight. So yeah, we may as well. And then I think we just start again on this side again. Thank God we brought a silk touch pickaxe, because otherwise this would drive me mental. But I think. Again, I think we should be good here. Again, this comes age like milk, but again, it seems like another thing that we've been pushing off. Partly because I didn't want to change how this looked. Like, I'm very happy with how it looks currently. But, you know, it is how it is. Sometimes you gotta fix things in order to make them even more cool. And I mean, it's bigger, but it doesn't look too bad. I think maybe if we shave some corners off, it might look a little bit better. Again, this is why we give it a whole episode and see where it leads. So that looks good though. Again, compared to what we were doing building diagonally last time, that is a masterclass. But let us get downstairs. Let's get on that ground level. Gotta do some renovative work, I hear. And now this does entirely come with the risk that I haven't done this properly and it's going to start flooding with water, which is fine. We won't be in danger, he claims. So it's just these blocks I got to remove, and then the rest, what we can do, I'm thinking we can just trim it. We can trim it up. So again, we're going to get rid of you and see. The benefit of our build initially is that yeah, the floor is just going to be glass, which when going through this, it's still going to look cool as fuck. which is nice, because that's what I want. And then again, when it comes on to sand as well, like this still looks cool in my eyes, which is good, because that is the main idea of this. It's meant to look cool. Now, yeah, I think I put one here, didn't I? See, that's the thing. I don't want to guess wrong and then have the whole hassle of I've got to replace my tracks, even though it takes like a minute. It's like, now we got to be efficient. We got to be clean with this, because the cleaner we are with it, the better this might go. In terms of making it look nice from up above, because this is fine, but we can do a little bit of renovation. We can do a little bit of a touch up. Like here, for instance, now it's not so closed. I kind of want to, renovate it to either being all gravel or all sand, just because that looks nicer. I know down here I think we made an effort here, I think, to have this entire area be sandstone. I think I want to give it a little bit of effort, but I suppose the main question is, does it work? We've done the thing I said, was stopping it, so I think it's right we give it a ride. We see if the change we've made works, which, by the way, again, shout out to the fact it did work first try. And then we go again. So, bam, this will give us all the speed we need going into this. Will we glide through it without coming to a screeching halt? We do! Now, we do have to change how this works a little bit, because the plan is always to go through that area a little slowly. So you can admire the fact you're in a tube under the water made of glass. But the fact that works one way is great. Now, let's go the other way. Again, thankfully, this is one of the this is like, I think, the shortest station of the lot. So, go us. Doesn't take long to test at all. And again, same idea here. I want to see how quick we're going into this. Yeah, again, we can probably remove those 2 booster rails there and still be solid. So, yeah, I'm actually quite happy with that. So let's get down to business and making this looking a little bit more compact. Because I think, see, it looks alright, but again, we can probably trim off some blocks on the diagonals here. I think in both ways, but definitely the top. I think, you know what I mean, doing the diagonal, trimming it back, it does make it look a little bit sleeker. It gives the illusion. It's still the same size inside, but it's we're doing a bit of I'm not sure what we'd call it, foolhardiness to make it just again a little bit slimmer. That does obviously. Well, now I don't know how to make that. Maybe I might leave this initial bit intact. If purely because, I don't know, we'll see. We'll destroy the diagonals and then we'll go back to that, because that is what we do. That is what we do. So I think, yeah, here for example, it's like we don't need that. No, get out of here. I think, yeah, for symmetry we probably are gonna have to change the beginning bit, which is a shame. But it's a shame thing that I'm willing to accept, in the name of making this look good. Because you gotta imagine, that thing, the whole reason this passes by is so you can look out into the ocean, and the reason it's there, going diagonal, is so it matches up with that window so you can look at it from the window. It's like, it's a thing, it works. So I think, yeah, let's trim this as much as I wasn't entirely wanting to. I think if we just do a little bit of trimming here, that works. It looks awkward, is my only grievance. It just does. I mean, like, we could change it in theory to make it look a bit more presentable, but I don't know if that would. Again, so I think, does that look better or worse, actually, with the edges trimmed? I don't know. I do not know. Weird. Well, again, it's not changing how we go through. We actually fixed the major problem. We can cross that off the list immediately. But now we got the age-old thing of, okay, we gotta make this work. So let's make it work. I don't have enough rails. I should probably. We may as well ride through it. But yeah, let's just actually using this as a good metric. So yeah, we're gonna mess with those rails there, and then the rails that. Basically, we gotta run off goodwill going through that. So, because I want to go through it like a nice controlled speed. It's a monorail. It's meant to get us from A to B decently quickly. But it's also meant to go slow when it's meant to go slow. I mean, even just looking out here at our little balcony, it goes kind of slow around there. It's kind of hard to control, given, it's rails, so it's hard to predict, but still, point stands. I want it to go slow when it goes slow, because sometimes, I want to stop and smell the roses. And there's nothing wrong with that. So, let's ride the other portion of the monorail around. Why not? I'm feeling in the mood for rail, and also just having the game volume turned dead down in editing, which is what usually happens. If I ride the monorail, it's like, you're getting turned down more than usual, because it's bloody loud. You see, when it starts off quiet, you may not be able to hear it, and then it picks up and it's like, I see. It is in fact quite loud. Okay, well, we've gone from using the shortest stretch of the monorail to using the longest. But again, the scenery. Like, this takes... Oh, yo! Okay, that is a screenshot and a half. Okay, that lighthouse is kind of fucking, actually. You get what I mean? It's like, it's kind of cool. Also, what is that light there? It's not just me, right? That doesn't... It's probably just a torch I put down, but still, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Yeah, again, oh, it was. It's just a torch. I thought I built something there, but no. No, it's just a torch. Alrighty, well. Let's get down to business, and I've got some regular rails to go replacing things with, so let's make it happen. So immediately, we got to consider coming into it and out of it. So, we'll do into it first from here. So we go down and think this makes sense because we need to get up the ramp, and then bam, 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 bam. Is this okay? Is the main question. And the answer clearly we got from last time was no. So what I'm going to do, we're going to do a bit of a demo run. And what we're going to do is quite simple. We're just going to destroy the rails here, because this would be when we get, you know, the pickup and it keeps going. So I'm going to destroy the rails here. I'm going to ride through this from the beginning until that. And what that will do, I'm obviously going to move the redstone torch. And what that'll do is it'll give us a nice little idea of what's working, because this in its isolation, it's not going to clear us through this. But with that like incoming speed from the start in mind, you know, that might. Which is the idea. That's how we want to get the kind of the speed we're looking for. So let's just pretend we're starting off, bam, load of speed, then bam. This tops us up, and then really, okay. Maybe we could just get away with removing all of that. You could do what you want to do, dude. But I think, I'm gonna remove that and see if that works instead. Because again, we've got to consider how this works on both sides, because we want it to go a similar speed each way, which becomes very tricky, very fast, but it's fun. He says, maybe this is like the worst episode in like, I don't know, in 5 years, if someone's ever conduct a fan poll of the worst bits of this series, maybe this episode is just number 1. In which case, you know, that's something. But yeah, we are getting way too much speed going into here, so... Because, I mean, how long does the speed from a powered rail last? It's solidly long. So we're getting sped up there. Like, we're probably at terminal velocity here. And then we're hitting this. It's not... How do I make us lose speed? Just a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. I'm gonna mess with an idea. It's gonna be heavily prototyped. But what if... Look, we said going through on all these diagonals is what's slowing us down, so let us go through some diagonals to slow us down, is the idea. Again, we're hitting terminal velocity there. We can't really change this ramp because of the fact we need to get up it. So, what if instead going into the ramp we lose a load of speed because we're hitting a load of diagonals, bumping into walls, etc., etc. In fact, let's make it one worse and do bam, bam. And then, you know, we'll put a wall there just to... Anyway, we want the impact to be felt. I don't know, I'm having an odd amount of fun with this. I like me a little bit of trial and error, it's fun. But now we go again. Is this plausibly going to stop us from being terminal velocity? So this is quick then. Oh, no. Okay, so that does slow us down, but again, using... I kind of like that, but I don't like how it's happening, because it's too good at making us lose speed, which is the issue that we had originally. So, see, okay, so again, we'll think about it this way. So that's going to give us some momentum forward, and then this seems fine. In fact, actually, I kind of want to test this, right? So let's try it from this side and see how it's going, because again, we're focusing very heavily on one way. Like, this seems fine. This seems fine, and then we get a little bit of momentum. It feels like a little bit of a cart ride, but that works. That in isolation, that works. And contrastingly, you've got this where you kind of... Okay, that wasn't awful, actually. Okay, I got a little bit of an idea here. A little bit of a scheme, if you will. And I don't know. I've got a scheme, but it's kind of evil, so it's not. Stopped raining and I heard no thunder. Damn it. Okay, so I'm gonna remove these, and then I'm gonna ride it from the other side, and we're gonna go from there, having a little bit of a test. I mistook that glass for just being a completely bad walk, but I want to have a little look, right? A little assessment, if you will. And we'll start from, I'll say here. Like, I think again, we're falling. It's gonna hit terminal velocity quickly. Going into it here. Yeah, again, that's still too quick, but there's a little. I feel like I'm playing with fire here in a way that I should not be allowed to. Because I can just remove these. And now we don't have a boost of 16 blocks here. Or whatever it may be. Like, we're losing speed from here. Which I could be wrong. But again, we're gonna hit max speed rather quickly. At this point in the thing. So we hit it. Bam, bam, bam. We coast on through. Yo, that's kind of what I'm looking for. I might remove one at the very bottom. Nah, I probably shouldn't. That works. From one side, that works. That's giving me the exact sort of speed I want to go through that. The issue is, let's try going through it this way. Not only is it quick, but is there any guarantee we're actually going to hit that? Like, it comes to a screeching crawl and then bam. It's not what you want, is it? It's not what you want. But I feel like we're so close to making this work. Again, there must be people who've like properly done the science on this and know like to a T exactly what I am supposed to be doing in order to make this work. And I wish I knew them, but I don't. So we're gonna improvise. Again, I think being frugal on powered rails is definitely the way around this, but also the fact that there is a ramp in and out of it is also not very helpful. I mean, the general positioning of it has not been helpful, but we gotta make it work. Again, we've got us to go through it at a quicker pace that doesn't scroll through a crawl, but now we want to go through it at a pace that's a little bit, So, how would we do that? Because again, we could clip ourselves slightly on a corner with a turn. We could like move these two in for whatever reason, then it's like, you've clipped yourself, you're slowed but not dead, and then it makes the rest of the way through. But I do not know. I don't know, maybe we've fallen victim to if it wasn't truly broke, don't fix it. Like, was it, was it not truly broken after all? I don't know. Also, I'm going to remove this just to further slow us down. I'm going to try again from the top of this ramp. Like, it might seem like a little bit too excessive of testing, but I do just want to make sure that I'm getting my my numbers right. I had to put 2 turns on corners. Shit, man, that I thought I had that and then it don't work, and then see, that again, that's the issue. It's the rest of the thing as well. It's not just making us go through slowly on that and putting a powered rail at each end, because that's not it. Because going diagonally, for whatever reason, it's just a bit quicker than going straight. I don't get it. It's weird. It's bloody weird. This stupid glass tube is going to drive me mental. But in the fun way. In the fun way, it's gonna drive me mental. So, what other ideas do I have? What other possible stuff can I throw at the ball and just hope it works? Because, I mean, does this... Okay, this ending in isolation... Yeah, okay, so that works no matter what, so long as I can reach it, which is good to know. It's good to know. So maybe... I have, and this is genuinely, literally no clue on how I can make this work. And I'm going to explain it. So this is going to put us at max speed, as is that ramp. We're going into this regardless at max speed, and we want to slow it to a reasonable pace. And then obviously we want to keep the pace going so we can get to the next powered rails. So there's no powered rails, there's a lot of regular rails that gets us through, and then we want to make it to the next set of powered rails while also going it slow enough through this. Now the issue, which you may have guessed, is that if we want to go slowly through this down ramp here is the only thing that keeps our momentum going into that, which is fine, that's plausible enough. We can do that one way. But to go the other way, not only do we come up here and lose a little bit of speed, but then we go ba 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 ba, and there's a very long distance, no matter how quick we're going, where I don't think we're going to reach that. Which I kind of want to test now in its current state, because I want to see how much are we hitting that by and how much more can we maybe shave off to where we're, you know what I mean? It's like we're barely hitting it, but we're hitting it. Again, it's gonna like slow down to a crawl no matter what, which is like, I wish there was a way to better control the speed of things, but it really doesn't seem like there is. But yeah, so we go through, you know, that's kind of quick, and then, you know, it keeps going. We have that turn, we have this turn, because those are kind of closed corners, you know, just that thing. But then it's like, we do hit that, but barely. No! No! Although, hold the kitchen phone. Hold the kitchen phone. Maybe I was cooking before. Gang, maybe. Maybe this very insane episode might just work after all. So let's go this way. Bam. Hit one corner. Hit two corner. We're a little bit slowed. We're still going insanely quickly, but we're hitting those corners. And we hit that fourth one there. Look at how slow. Like we were losing a lot of speed there, but not too much. But what if? And hear me out. We added an extra corner on each of those things. Just a random idea. Just a little goofy thing. We instead just, you know, route through here. For no discernible reason other than the fact it's going to severely hinder our progress. What if instead we have a little slalom through here? Just you know, as a decorative thing. And what that does is that will cripple our speed. If you're getting me. I mean, we could invent like some kind of weird redstone contraption where it's like, okay, if you're coming from one side, you get a boost rail here, and on another one you get here. But we could go super complex with this, or again, we're hitting max speed, but oh no, our speed. Okay, okay, now that makes it more awkward because I obviously need to hit one less of those, but wait, no, never mind. That worked. That worked. I was thinking maybe removing one of them, but that seems to have worked. And then again, we gotta add one on this side. Hey, get your ass back! Get your ass back here, you fool! Yeah, but let's do a little bit of copying ourselves and do that again, because that sounds reasonable. So again, what we were just doing a bit of I don't want to stop playing with sand because that is a dangerous game. So we do a bit of that. A bit of this. So then we're hitting those two. Then I gotta go get my thing. Of course I do. Typical. Anyway, we keep the visual of this, but you know, we hit this corner on purpose. I think we might have cracked this. Again, it makes it look a bit nonsensical, true, but it does get the desired outcome, and it's like the parts we're doing it in aren't the main focus of, you know, the monorails look anyway. But that, hell yeah. And then okay, maybe we went through with that one a little bit too slowly, because again, we're kind of crawling through this at a snail's pace now. But that works. That works. And I really like the fact it does. Like, if we remove one kind of harsh corner on this, I think we're solid. Which is the issue, because I don't know how. I don't know how we would do that. Maybe, let me just, like, knock this out. Just like, you know, remove that, see if that has what I'm hoping for. And go again. Final one, trust me. But maybe not having our thing killed there, even as lightly as it may be, is what will give us a little bit more speed to make it tolerable before we hit the next set of boost panels. Because this is difficult, man, but I'm kind of enjoying it. So, wow, okay, so that one corner was essentially carrying us. And then, we fly into that, and then that... So no matter what, we hit that corner, and it kind of kills us. I'm kind of interested in this, so I'm gonna ride this for our outro. I'm gonna ride it the whole way there and back, releasing this way. And yeah, what a weird episode, but I really enjoyed it, and hopefully you guys did too. A little bit strange, but like we technically fixed it. Have we created a new problem that may continue to bother me? Yes. Yeah, that's all there is to it. Yes, the answer is yes. But again, bam, bam. Okay, never mind. Thought I'd fixed it. No, we're falling to the same slow point as we did before. Really? Damn it. I'm really annoyed we're at the 25-minute mark and I started doing my outro because I think... You know what they say? That sometimes the answer to a problem is sometimes the easiest one. Yeah! What if we actually stick this back where it was, and then we keep the original intro to this. So we slap 1, 2, 1, 2. And that brings us to a little bit of a crawl, and then it opens up. It's like, hooray, you know? Freedom. Yay. Go you. Look at how freedoms you are. And then we do the same over here. We add it back on these sand bits. But again, we have... Again, we can kind of de-obfuscate this, but we have a little bit of an intro bit. Yeah, I hate the fact that this is happening so late in. But that might just work. Because we're getting hit with it late enough, and then there's a pickup on either side, but the pickup kind of gets hampered by what happens immediately. But the matter of how badly it gets hit by is... Oh. And then... Oh! And then... Now, of course, we do have to check the other side. It's kind of important. It's kind of important that we do. But we hit one corner, maybe hit an extra one there then. Ooh, would you look at that? There's some stuff going on. And then I think immediately we would obviously, it makes sense that we would have to hit a rail somewhere here. Well, no, we would have to hit one like there, basically, because we're crawling to a stop. But kind of gives me a little bit of hope. So, you know what? I'm going to say, as convoluted as that entire episode was to get to this conclusion, it was kind of fun. No, it was fun. Again, some episodes are just strangely fun, regardless of what they may be about. And, you know, I will take that. So yeah, if you guys have enjoyed them, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. It does all help. But eventually, let us know that you do want to see more of this and all that good stuff. There's another thing off the list. And yeah, until next time, all said and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik. Come on. And peace out.